Hey everybody, after church update today.
Take two.
Take two. First one, we were standing at ants. Not a good way to start a video. We want to be outside because it's nice and green and stuff. It looks good. And I got a new selfie stick so we can not have to sit here and hurt my arm. But finally got one. Anyway, so we had an interesting morning today.
It was a weird day.
It was a very weird day at church. Let's see, where did we start? Let's see. Okay, so we left the house and forgot stuff, and then on the way to church we did this. Had a little fender bender with our van, so not too bad, just dented. It looks a lot worse than it is. So we did that on the way to church this morning. Somebody stopped in front of us on the road. We didn't see the lights, and I had to pull out. And I decided I'd run into a pole instead of their car.
So I think all that time on deputation, you have some quick reactions. So it could have been a lot worse than it was.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Reacted really well.
There were kids in the car too, so we're glad we didn't hit them. Just nicked the very edge of their mirror. But
yeah, and most of us, I think, are just kind of beat up, not really anything.
Everybody had their seatbelts on and stuff like that. Grandparents.
I got a knot on my chin, but otherwise.
Yeah. How you manage that? Anyway.
Decided to kiss the dashboard.
So we got to church like 5 minutes before church was supposed to start because we had to stop and check everything and see everybody's okay before English service this morning. So we got a little bit of a late start today, but that's pretty normal here. We don't always start on time anyway. Kind of shaking up, trying to get back into it.
The English service today was bigger than the Spanish service. Like,
yep.
It seems like everybody's really excited still about that opportunity.
Some of our families are bilingual, so they can come to either one, and they all came to English this morning and had to leave early, so they didn't stay for Spanish. Normally they stay for both, but someone had to leave today. So
nobody knew, but the new family that came last week, they were back, and they're still enjoying.
They said they want to come to Bible study on Thursday and go have us come out of their house soon and meet them.
Asking some deeper questions about family and stuff, so we think slowly they'll get plugged in.
Yeah, so that was good. And then I'm preaching up there preaching in the service, and some woman walks up outside, and Kristen is she's our door guard, I guess.
Greeter or something.
Keep people from walking in the middle of the service and interrupting. So she goes over, talks to her, and I know what was going on. So just a minute ago, she told me about it.
Yeah, so. Apparently she was just out for a walk. She noticed the name Bautista Baptist on the sign, and she's here for a visit from Connecticut. And she
That's
just stopped
Canada.
by. Yeah, she didn't feel like she was ready for church today because she was out for a walk. But we told her she could come in just how she was. But it seems like she's gonna be here visit for a month or so, and she was excited to find a Baptist church. So, and then not too long after that, then somebody rode up on a bicycle. And so it was a man who...
he wasn't looking to come to church, though. He was looking to sell coconut water,
yeah,
stuff like that.
he just walked right in the church, and we tried to invite him to stay. I tried to invite him to stay as Alexander was still preaching, but tried to invite him to stay, but he was just there to sell. A lot of times people here will find the things that naturally grow here, and then they'll try to make money off of it because, it's a way to be able to make money. And they'll walk into the doctor's offices, they'll walk into churches, they'll walk into
anywhere there's a group of people that might buy something.
Yeah. And he looked pretty beat up. He had some medical issues, I think, and but we invited him to stay, but he kind of left. But pray for him. Maybe he'll come back and be able to reach out. We can help.
Yeah. So then we had break time. Everybody's it's nice to see, even though we're doing two services, everybody kind of hanging out in between, and we're getting a rhythm of the flow between finish at 11, have coffee and snacks. Everybody's English and Spanish are kind of intermingling. They can talk to each other because most of them are bilingual overall. So just have the time everybody's getting to talk to everybody else. Alfredo was back this morning. He had to go to work at noon, so he left before the second service. But he went to spent all day with us yesterday. Went to a preacher's meeting up in Las Marias, and he came with us up there.
The horses in their house.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
The neighbor's horse is walking in there.
I don't think you'll be able to see that. But probably no, you can't see it. Sorry. Oh yeah, there's. It's on the porch right there. There it is.
He walked right up on the porch.
Yeah, on their back. Anyway, sorry. That's nothing to do with our video.
No, but a couple of days ago there was a horse that broke into an art class in my West college. Yeah, he just walked right in.
Yep. Anyway, he's on their back porch. all the distractions are right. That happened during church too. Anyway, so Alfredo came with us yesterday at the preacher's meeting and had a good time there, talking to other pastors here in the area, and getting to know them a little bit more. And he asked me a lot of questions on the way home. So he was back this morning, and we're going to start weekly discipleship next Saturday with him at about 10:30. He's going to do weekly meetings with me and start doing
He's
discipleship
trying to get a
again.
friend to come too, I think.
He's inviting some friends to church already. Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, Spanish was really kind of down. We're still missing a family, and watch him.
He's back on the
very,
porch.
Very distracting. Anyway, and just probably watching them too.
I think the little boy's giving him water.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. That's what's his name? Indy, I think. No,
The little boy.
the horse, not the boy. The horse. I don't know the boy's name. Anyway, back to what we were saying. What were we talking about? Oh, Spanish. So yeah, most people had to leave early today. So we only had like 3 people in Spanish service today, which is kind of it's a little disappointing when it's down. But they were there singing, worshiping with us, and participating. Had a good time. Pedro, our older gentleman, his wife's having a lot of trouble. She's falling a lot at the house, and it's wearing him out. She's falling, getting up in the middle of the night and falling in the bathroom.
This morning.
We told him to call us for help, get her up and stuff, but he won't call us. So anyway, so he was tired this morning from that, and then she's getting worse health wise overall. So pray for them. Her name is Nilda. She's the one going through cancer treatments, but just pray for them because they're having a hard time with that right now.
Yeah.
But he was here this morning, and our other family was here, and we've been missing one
They've
family
been
now for 2
faithful for
weeks.
years.
Yeah, one of our families been out for 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with that. We have to find out. But so the only problem we're finding with having 2 services, people, they can come and then they can leave. But that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go along, and some will probably stay more often. I'm just glad they're coming and participating. We're doing a couple of bilingual combined events coming up soon, so we can get everybody together. But anyway, it was good overall. I enjoyed preaching this morning, and despite having the wreck first thing this morning, that we were able to get back into it a little bit and kind of focus. Kids did not have kids class this morning because they were shocked, a little bit shooken up from the wreck, so they just kind of hung out with us this morning, and they're okay. They were just a little bit tired from that and everything.
Yeah. It's
Anyway,
one of those days we could walk away feeling like really discouraged. And, there was no technically new visitors, even though 2 people walked up outside that didn't stay. There was not someone saved. There wasn't anything just super profound that seemed to happen. But at the same time, when you really look underneath, you see this is a period of transition. You see that how God really protected us from being a much worse wreck than what it was.
Yeah.
2 people did walk up and to the church, and they were able to confide in us for something, and these other family getting more profound. And the missionary life doesn't look like every single day that someone's getting saved. Every single day this grand thing is happening. It's the day-to-day perseverance, the same way Christian life is like anyway.
Yep.
That it's the end that matters, right? Where things go and the seeds that go along the way. This process is slow, and it's enduring, and it's frustrating at times, but it's real.
And full of surprises.
And full of surprises. But we never really know what God is going to do with all of that,
Yep.
and it's a matter of staying consistent, right? So.
Exactly. Well, I did have the one, Larry, the new guy, came to me after church. I'm going to call him that now. I'm going to call him Larry, the new guy.
Larry,
Yeah, until he's not a new guy anymore.
Larry's not tomato.
Yes, we're that
Maybe
old.
avocado.
Larry's not avocado either. Anyway, Larry did come to me after church. We were talking about discipleship and following Jesus over family commitments and things, and did tell me he was that was something that spoke to him this morning, that he really needed that area of help, how to find ways to put Christ and family in the right order and things. So at least we got, I get encouragement from people when they tell me they actually, got something out of preaching once in a while. So they don't always do that. I know they do more often, but I like it when they come and tell me. It helps me make sure that we're, going through the Bible and it's helping people. I know it helps people more than just that, but it's good to hear it once in a while, So maybe it's a prideful thing, but I like to know.
Also,
it's
another
helping.
couple we've invited them for dinner, we've invited them for Bible study, and it always just seems like they're very busy, and we haven't really quite figured out why they haven't plugged into more. They're very faithful in coming, they give, they're bringing things to the food pantry, but we don't know why they're not plugging into a study. But she did ask me about this week about, this thing on Wednesday or Thursdays on Bible studies, but she works until late. And this new semester has been crazy because they're doing classes in person instead of the COVID virtual classes they've been doing, and so it's been very different than usual. And so just she was asking something about that, so that's another way that it's kind of new and it's good that she's asking more questions, and a good sign that
we're hoping to get them
grow.
plugged in and we'll probably do a study with them in English if they're willing to commit, a couple weeks, but they haven't quite committed to it yet. Just again, slow process. People take a long time before they really get plugged in and trust you and start, opening homes especially. So, but anyway, so a few crazy things, a lot of crazy things for one day.
Yeah.
Good encouragement this morning as well.
There's bananas.
We're going bananas. No, wait, those are bananas.
Yeah.
I made a dad joke.
We got bananas and avocados.
And avocados. Every week we got some kind of fruit or vegetable coming to church. So.
Fresh
There's
off
always
the tree,
that.
So there's always that blessing.
And they said they're gonna bring pana next week, breadfruit next week,
pana.
so that'd be good. But Anyway,
We'll have to show you breadfruit. When we
we'll
get
show
it
you.
to
Yeah, we'll show you fruit. If you like fruit, let us know. We'll show you whatever the weird stuff we have growing here. Anyway, so thanks for praying for us. Again, protection. Pray we can get the van fixed and stuff. Just pray these families will get plugged in and keep coming and be faithful, and that we can get some more coming to both services. Just want to see you keep growing.
More than just
And,
be here on Sundays, but
yeah.
that actually grow from wherever they are in their life. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're all at different points.
Yep. Everybody's getting their roots put in deep and working together as a church. So we're excited to see what's going on, and look forward to hearing from you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video today. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
She can't wave. She has bye. She has avocados in her
I
hand.
can't go to either.
Bye.